Hello Clippers fans and welcome to Game 16 of the 2022 Varsity soccer season between Newburyport High School and North Reading Hornets. This is sure to be a tough game for the Clippers. Despite their 15-0 record, the Hornets have had a strong season and are always tough opponents. In the previous game this season, it was only a 1-0 victory from a penalty from Varsity. Newburyport go into this with a familiar looking lineup with Tank, Cotter, O'Brien, McDermott and Colwell making up the back four, Acton and Bovey in midfield, with Brooks and Aquaviva on the wing, Varsity and Twitchell up front. It was a misty night, autumnal night in Newburyport for this game, and Newburyport kicked us off going from left to right in their famous maroon jerseys, with Reading in white and green shorts. The opening exchanges in this game were very even. Newburyport trying to play their attacking brand of football, but North Reading very good at holding the ball and moving the ball. Here a free kick from North Reading was plucked out of the air by Owen Tank, and he sets Jamie Brooks away down the right. Most of Newburyport's early chances came from the work of Brooks down the right or Aquaviva down the left, and their speed was always tough for the defence to handle. And here Brooks makes a great run, pulls the ball back, but North Reading dealt with the danger and cleared it away. And that was the pattern of play in the opening exchanges. Reading defending really well, Newburyport trying to get forward on the wings. Here's another great ball to Brooks, and he attacks down the right, beats the defender really well, and puts a good cross over to the near post. But the North Reading keeper gathered that without too much trouble. Certainly Newburyport weren't dominating like they normally do in most of the games. North Reading had good control of the ball at times. But Ben Cotter here showing the determination of the Newburyport defence to be physical and protect their goal. And here from the corresponding throw-in, there's a good flick on from Varsity. It's picked up by Twitchell and he plays it over the top for the speedy Aquaviva. He's in behind, but again the defence snuff out the danger. 15 minutes into the game and no real chances created for either side. And Newburyport on the offensive, but generally not creating too many chances. North Reading too weren't really threatening too much. This was their only shot really of the first half, and Tank just watched it sail by the post. Here's a long throw, flicked on by Varsity, cleared away to the left hand side, and then a good ball back in from Colwell was met by Duncan Coyer's head, but he couldn't get any power on the header, and the keeper just easily picked up the ball. And that was really the pattern of play in the first half. But as the first half wore on, Newburyport got more control of the ball. Gasparo coming on in midfield and working well with Acton to keep control of the ball. And here he feeds the ball wide to Zach Rosa, who cuts inside, makes a good run, plays it wide here to Gasparo. He puts a good cross into the back post, but again flicked away by the North Reading defence, who were very well organised. Here's a free kick, Luke O'Brien putting in one of his trademark free kicks, here deep to the back post, and Acton gets up there, but heads the ball wide. And that was really as close as anyone came in the first half to a goal. And here with about 3 or 4 minutes to go, Twitchell does well, down the right hand side, gets a good cross in, but again cleared away by North Reading. And nothing doing for Newburyport really in the first half. It was a scrappy game and there was no real good chances. Here's Varsity getting another cross in, again headed away, and then the final ball chipped back in by Cotter, but no danger. And that was really about as good as it got for Newburyport and North Reading in the first half. No real chances on goal. Both teams cancelling each other out really. Both playing with a good level of aggression, but not being able to really create any chances. Here's probably the best chance of the half, right at the end. Twitchell played the ball over, and Jamie Brooks spun, but the shot went wide. And shortly afterwards, the referees blew the whistle for half-time, and that gave the coaches a chance to regroup and get their team organised for the second half. But here it's 0-0 between Newburyport and North Reading at the end of a very tight first 40 minutes. Overall, Newburyport were probably on top, but North Reading was certainly going to be very tough to break down. It was going to take something pretty special in this second half to give Newburyport their 16th consecutive victory of the season. So as North Reading kick off the second half, Newburyport come out with a high level of energy, and that's apparent right from the beginning as they cut out a pass from defence and charge at them, and Bovey makes a foul in the midfield. And there's a much higher energy level from Newburyport in the second half. And here, 2 minutes in, A cross in from Twitchell was easily saved by the goalkeeper, but Newburyport were much more on the offensive here. Here Luke O'Brien steps up with a free kick from about 35 yards out, crosses it to the back post, and it's headed down by Jamie Brooks. The goalkeeper makes a save. Now Newburyport very much on top. Here, great bit of defending by Kellen McDermott, and then a good ball out of defence, and it sets Will Aquaviva away. And he uses his pace now on the break to go past one and then two people, and then cuts inside. Fantastic play. Beats another defender. The goalkeeper comes out, makes a save, and finally gets to the ball, and Aquaviva's adjudged to have fouled him. It's 7 minutes gone in the second half, and Newburyport now really on the front foot, and North Reading finding it difficult to cope with the Newburyport attacks. But they still carried that threat going forward, and this is a really nice move. Great ball to the right hand side, and the winger here goes past Colwell, puts in a really good ball. Tank comes out, ball comes loose, it looks they're going to score, but Luke O'Brien makes a miraculous clearance on the line to keep the clean sheet intact and keep the score at 0-0. So 15 minutes here into the second half, and Newburyport had a real scare. Tank comes out, fails to gather the ball. The ball comes to the striker, left foot, and look at O'Brien there, stretching out to clear that ball away. And that was a fantastic goal-saving clearance from Luke O'Brien, and the score remains 0-0. Newburyport continue to push forward in the mist, and here's good work down the right-hand side by Caelan Twitchell, cuts inside, but the defender clears the ball for a corner. And here again, Twitchell plays it inside to Coyer. Coyer gets dispossessed, but then goes and wins it back, and has a good run at the defence here. But again, brilliant defending by the North Reading defenders, preventing any shot coming in. So we're halfway through the second half. Newburyport in the ascendancy, but still not really creating anything really clear cut. Here's a great ball into the box from Ryan Gasparo, just away from Adam Bovey in the middle. And now here's a very quickly taken free kick. Acton plays it forward to Aquaviva, and he's on his bike here, beats the defender, cuts inside, has a shot, but it's easy for the goalkeeper again. But at least they're getting shots on goal now, and definitely the game's opening up a bit as the tired legs set in. But then a mistake by Martin at the back puts in danger man number 21 for North Reading. But Kellen McDermott says, "Thou shalt not pass," and brings him down for a tactical foul there, and gets a yellow card for his trouble. It was very smart play from McDermott, because he was looking like he was going to be in for a shot there. From the corresponding free kick, the ball was cleared away, and Newburyport had a break. The ball finally finds its way up to Jamie Brooks here, and he makes a good break. The ball ends up with Aquaviva, and he's away. And this is a really good chance for Aquaviva. He beats his man on the left-hand side, crosses it over, and it comes to Sean Gasparo, but his shot's over the bar. That was probably the best chance of the game, and Gasparo will want to have that one again, I'm sure. Now here's a free kick from the right-hand side. The ball's floated in from O'Brien, and the keeper forced into a good save over the bar there. That was really the first time the keeper's really been seriously tested from that free kick. And now we're into the last 10 minutes. Fantastic run here from Colwell, but he gets dispossessed, and North Reading are away on the break, and Newburyport are a bit stretched at the back. It's one-on-one with Luke O'Brien. He manages to hold up the defender well, but good skills though by the striker here again. Gets past O'Brien, gets to the byline, manages to get the cross to the back post. It's cleared away with the outstretched leg of Colwell, and then as they try and clear the ball, Cotter fouls the striker on the left-hand side to give a free kick away in a dangerous position. So the free kick comes in here from the North Reading left-hand side, and it's very well dealt with by Tank, who flips that ball away before the guy can get to it at the back post. So now we've got about 5 minutes to go. Newburyport pushing forward, a fantastic atmosphere in the ground. Everyone really excited. Here Colwell plays the ball onto the right-hand side, and good work from Rosa here. Eventually the ball ends up at Rosa's feet, and he does well. He gets down the line and forces a corner. And this is what Newburyport need now. They need set plays to get the ball into the box and cause this new North Reading defence problems. Here's the first corner coming in here from Colwell. The flicked header is scrambled away by North Reading, and here's another corner coming into the back post. This one's headed up in the air and scrambled away for a throw-in. At this point there's about a minute and a half to go in the game, and Coach Blue decides to call a timeout. So the timeout by Newburyport with about, 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Coach Blue brings the team together to talk about how to do a set play from the upcoming throw-in. Both teams needing a break here with 1.5 minutes to go, with Newburyport desperate to find a way to get their 16th straight win of the season and keep this incredible run going. So Will Thorenson comes on for his first game of the season to take the throw-in. They launch it into the box and Bovey flicks it on at the near post. The keeper makes the save. And the referees give a goal kick, and now with a minute to go it's absolutely frantic. There's an incredible atmosphere. The keeper plays the ball out quickly and North Reading are away. And Newburyport trying to get back in numbers, and thankfully McDermott makes a fantastic tackle and the ball goes out for a North Reading throw. We're literally into the last 50 seconds now. North Reading take the throw in with a miscontrol in midfield, and Acton plays a superb ball through to Twitchell. Twitchell tries to get on the end of it, but the North Reading defender comes across and makes a good tackle. Now with the referees looking at their watches, Aquaviva throws it in to Twitchell. Twitchell turns his defender, attacks the line, crosses it in, and there's Forrest Hay. Absolutely crazy. 20 seconds to go. Forrest Hay steps in at the near post and beats the keeper. And the whole place goes absolutely crazy. Real scenes here. There goes Owen Tang running the full length of the field to go and celebrate with his teammates. Look at this great skill here from Twitchell. Gets to the line, left foot cross. Forrest Hay darts into the near post. Second chance at the finish, outside of the right foot. Absolute crazy scenes. Forrest Hay, the man of the moment again. I think that's his 7th match-winning goal of the season, and his 13th goal of the season. Absolute jubilant scenes here, with about 20 seconds to go. Newburyport have kept their unblemished record for the season intact, it seems. There's 20 seconds, and North Reading are going to try and go forward and see if they can get an equaliser. But they're absolutely dejected, and Newburyport can't believe it. Real drama here. It's not been a classic game, but as the game wore on, it got more and more exciting, and Newburyport have won it right at the end. And here, as North Reading try and come forward, Newburyport clear the ball away. Again, McDermott and Forrest Hay clear the ball away, and the referee blows the final whistle. Absolutely crazy scenes here with a last-minute winner, giving Newburyport a 1-0 win over North Reading, the 16th straight victory this season, the 13th clean sheet, which is another record. And here's details of the final score. Forrest Hay scoring in the 79th minute off a Twitchell assist. After the game, Rachel Forrest Hay caught up with some of the stars of the show to get their thoughts on that incredible drama.
I'm joined by 4 of the Varsity Clippers here. Owen, how many shutouts now? Is that 14? 13. No.
13, I believe.
13.
Yeah,
13.
broken the record. That game broke the record. Yeah,
13.
yeah.
13?
13 shutouts! Nearly wasn't though, right? There's a bit of a fumble on the line at one stage. Talk me through it. Was the ball wet?
Yeah, I just got crossed in. I couldn't control it, and then ball went out right to the North Reading striker, and he hit it, and luckily Luke was there.
Yes.
I thought for sure it was in when it passed me.
Clutch O'Brien.
It was a relief when I saw the ball being cleared.
It was amazing. Yeah, it really was. And the crowd went nuts for your clearance there, Luke. Talk me through that. Is it just an instinct thing?
Kind of just saw it bounce out, and I knew I had to try and make a play and cover a post, and it's what I did. And then he shot it right to the left post, and I stuck my leg out, and luckily I got the clearance.
Chose the right post.
Yeah. Well, you had a big cheering squad there. Anyone you want to thank in the crowd?
Yeah, shout out my mom. She's always cheering on us, keeping us going.
Hey,
so, you know.
Absolutely. Number 1 fan, right?
Yeah.
We saw some time on the field there for Will T.
Yes.
Nice to see you out there, Will. Yeah. You had quite a season of injury.
Yes.
What was your injury?
About 6 months ago, I tore my ACL on my right knee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect your arms, and we were seeing you out there.
Obviously, yeah.
So how did it feel to get out on the field?
I felt amazing. The nerves were definitely there, but as soon as I heard the whistle blow, I was fine.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and the whistle blew with this man having saved the day.
Just
James
about.
Forrest Hay. Yeah. Oh my God. Talk me through your goal.
Basically, so Kalen was down the line and he brought it to the byline, and I was at the back post, and I just made a diagonal run to the first post because I thought he was going to pass it there, and I got it. My first time hit it, the defender blocked it, and I got the rebound and just hit it in, and it just luckily went in the goal.
Oh my God! How much time was left on the clock?
I think 20 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe. Like
Well,
10 seconds.
what a way to keep that record. So Clippers are now 16-0-0. Unbelievable season. We've got Triton on Thursday, so that should, fingers crossed, make it 17-0-0.
That's undefeated in the Cal if
And
we
that
win.
unbelievable. All right, boys. Thanks for another great game.
Thanks, Mom.
Coach Blue, incredible drama, 16th win of the season. Just talk me through the timeout at the end and, you know, that late drama.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Great game overall. They defended their butts off against us and actually had some chances to score on top of it. And amazing end of the game for us. I wanted to get Will T in there for his long throw-in. I also wanted to get James back on the pitch, who's had, this is 6 game winners, 7 today. I wanted to get him on the field too and try to figure out and get some guys in there to score. And the throw-in didn't quite work how we planned, but the energy level was like fired up, just the energy of getting people on the field at the end. And what a heck of a play by Kalen and a finish by James to end it off.
Unbelievable stuff, yeah. I mean, some standout performances in the game, but the defense is unbelievable. I mean, what do you make of Kellen and Luke's efforts and Spencer and those guys across the back?
Yeah, I mean, well, we've given up 3 goals all year, right? I think that says it right there. And so they're just, the communication and their leadership is great. And we brought some other guys in, Van Martin played a nice job in there today, and Ryan too. So we're getting other guys. I also thought Brent Carter maybe had his best game of the year today too.
Absolutely. Well, on to senior night and 2 more games in the regular season. Do you think we can go 18-0?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's our plan. So we got to take care of our senior night there in that game, and then we'll get ready for Beverly and then the tournaments right after that. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of a seeding boost for the win here today too.
All the best. Great job. Thank you.
Thanks.
So there we go. Newburyport, 16 wins from 16 games, having scored 51 goals with only 3 conceded and a record number of shutouts for a season, 13 in all for Owen Tank and his defensive marshals. So the next game on Thursday, the 27th of October, followed by an away trip to Beverly on Saturday, which will round off the regular season. Can Newburyport go 18-0? Few would bet against them. Fantastic performance today, and I'll leave you with a few pictures of the match-winning moment. Go Clippers!